Are we ready?
All right, ready.
No bras required. The podcast where two girlfriends talk about everything from diapers to death and do it all braless and brutally honest.
I'm Megan. I'm a mom of four, lifelong educator, dance studio owner, coffee and wine snob, and never afraid to speak my mind.
And I'm Patti, mom of three, teacher turned leader, dance boss, loud laughter, tequila enthusiast, and professionally unfiltered.
Together, we've got over 30 years in education, 7 kids, 2 studios, countless bottles of wine and tequila, and a whole lot of stories to share with you.
What's No Bras Required all about? It's a space for women like us who are juggling life, entrepreneurship, parenting, work, marriage, friendship, grief, joy, chaos, and just need some real talk.
So, whether you're sipping wine in leggings, hiding in your car, or rage cleaning your kitchen, we're here for you.
Welcome back to No Bras Required, the podcast for moms, the studio owners, and the women who are just trying to keep the tree alive and their sanity intact.
So today's episode is called How to Not Lose Your in December. Spoiler, you might still lose it a little, but we're aiming for less losing and more laughing.
Yes. And we need to remember December is magical. It's twinkly, it smells of cookies and cinnamon.
And somehow also panic, glitter glue, and lots of tears.
So, in today's episode, we're diving into how to stay joyful or at least conscious during the chaos.
So grab a cookie that you did not bake and a drink that might be cocoa or spiced cider, eggnog. Your choice. We support all.
Yeah.
And let's get into it.
Let's do it. All right. So, I'm going to call it the myth of Merry and Bright.
Okay. Here we go.
As a female with a business, staff, kids, household, family members, we experience the December Christmas season differently than our male counterparts.
I think just every mom, female, experiences it differently. Like we
Yeah.
go in with like Pinterest ready to go. These are the things we need to do.
Yes.
And our husbands show up much like they do with most of life. They just show up and
Isn't
hope that
it
it happens.
beautiful?
Right. It's magic. And we're like the feral ones with the hair all stressed out, screaming and yelling and
Yeah.
rage cleaning the kitchen.
Hives
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
covered in
get some of that right
flour.
here. Yeah.
Covered in flour. Yeah.
As is the rest of the kitchen as
Yeah.
you're trying to bake for that last minute party because you signed up to do that or
Yeah.
nobody told you and now you're having to come up with some cookie exchange crap that you're like, why? Why?
And you've burned your candle, your bank account, and your will to live all before the 12th of December.
Yes.
God
Yes.
help us all.
Fair. Yes. Very fair. So, what, Patty, do you have a moment where you thought you were just going to lose it?
Yeah. I I have to say I'm actually pretty good with the boundaries. Like I was really thinking about this and it's like when did I last lose it over the Christmas season? I remember one when the it was just the boys. We didn't have Charlie yet. And we bought all like electronics and forgot to buy like the AA batteries.
Rookie fail right there.
Rookie fail, but Christmas wasn't ruined. Like, and I think I learned a lot that Christmas, but there was one like for us in the studio, December's busy because we do a Christmas show. All of the comp fees are due. Costumes have to be ordered, like especially in Canada, because it's like we're either right, like just the time stamps on everything. Plus, we do exams in December. So I know it's a lot.
Oh,
We do exams twice a year, December and June. So it's a heavy lead in, it's a lot of prep work. And um I make homemade buns for my family for like special family events and they love
I
them.
love your buns, Patty. I really do. I've had Patty's buns. They're so good. I love your buns.
Thanks for loving my buns.
You're welcome.
Um,
So cute.
but it's like it's and I enjoy doing it. Normally I really do enjoy doing it because I lost my mom like over 10 years ago now, but I use her bread bowl. And so yeah,
That's a special, yeah,
yeah. And it's
yeah,
kind of my personal tradition of keeping my mom included in my celebration of
yeah.
Christmas. So I normally do really love doing the buns, like I really do. Um, but this one year, it was just I said I'd bring them, and I should have said no because I did not have the time to do them. I did them, but I think I was up till 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning cooking them. And then like with young kids, you're up at what is it, 5 is the first wake up and you're like, go back to bed. Uh,
Sometimes earlier because
sometimes
Santa's
earlier.
coming. Yeah,
Yeah. So I was up like way later than I should have been. And I just really was short the next day and cranky. And everybody like loved the buns. Like they're like, oh, these are so good. And in my head, I was thinking it's like because they were made with my tears. Like I just cried in the kitchen while making like I miss my mom. And why did I think I make these? And it was just not how to ring in Christmas Eve when everybody else is tucked in and having sweet dreams.
right. Well,
Yeah, it was very resentful.
I feel like that's every, I don't know. I mean, I think it's every mom on
Yeah,
every parent on Christmas Eve is you're resenting the magic of Christmas and what's supposed to be magical because it's not, because you're wrapping the presents and
yeah,
you're having to do all the things, and you know the kids are going to be up at the crack of dawn, before the crack of dawn, because they're so excited.
yeah.
And you just wish you could go back and be that little kid and enjoy
Oh,
it.
experience the magic that was made by your mom.
Right.
Yeah,
Because it's gone. When you become the adult and now everything is your job, and there's no surprises anymore. And let's be honest, friends, when was the last time that your significant other surprised you on Christmas with something that really brought you to
yeah,
tears?
yeah, yeah.
And that was truly a surprise. Not the surprises that are, here's the vacuum cleaner. Aren't you happy, honey? Or, I got you. I don't know. What's the worst gift that you've gotten?
The worst. Well, see, I was smart, I think, early in our marriage. I told Todd, if you ever buy me a household appliance for a gift, I will use it to beat you.
Smart.
It was so loving of me. Share that with them. Um, for worst gift. Oh my gosh, the worst gift I ever got was when we were dating. It was my first birthday with him, and he stopped at Shoppers Drug Mart on the way to my apartment and got me like a duck. I think it was supposed like a stuffed duck and a like I think a candle and like some bath bomb things. Actually, like the gift itself was not bad, but he gave it to me in the Shoppers Drug Mart bag with the card and like the delivery. And and
Right.
I will say that Todd, I love this man to death. He knows my heart. He knows how to look after me. He does do a lot better since we had a daughter that helps him with gift giving, but his presentation has always lacked because it's not what it's about for him,
Right.
right? Like he's not about the show that way. Now, if I was a car and he could like give me a chrome package and we're talking different, but yeah. How about you? What's your story? What's because
Um,
you do Christmas big.
I do. I do Christmas big. Let's see. Worst gift. Usually we're pretty good. We'll talk through gifts, what we're going to spend, what we're not going to
Okay.
spend. Mike always tries to go beyond. He tries really hard.
Aw.
He likes to give me the same things over and over again. Um, and I've just learned to accept it because he's not great at surprising me. He says I'm very hard to shop for. That's not true. He just should ask people. But um he so when we were dating, I was pretty positive that he was going to propose. I had seen a receipt in his room for what looked like an engagement ring. So for my birthday that year, it was my 21st. I believe it was my 21st birthday. Maybe 22nd birthday.
Okay.
Um I I thought for sure something was going to happen. And he
It
gave me
didn't.
two candlesticks, just these silver candlesticks.
Did you cry? How did you handle it?
I held it together. I
Okay.
held it together and it was like, "Oh, thank you." Like, what am I going to do? I'm a college kid. I'm in my senior year of college. What am I going to do with these candlesticks? I don't know what made him think that this was like a good thing or something I wanted.
Yeah.
We kept them around. They were the kind of candlestick that they were silver and they tarnished so easily. And so every
Oh,
time I had to clean them, I was cussing up a storm. These damn candlesticks. I am
oh
so
no.
sorry, Mike. I hated them. I hated them so much, but I felt bad for hating them because I know he tried
Yes.
and he
Yes.
thought he was doing something sweet. It
Yeah.
did not hit the mark. He's had a few things like that where they don't hit the mark. It's fine. But yeah, so Christmas we do up big. I have 7 Christmas trees.
I do.
I do. I know. I've taken Patty and the girls on a tour of my house. Our
Yeah.
friend Elisa loves Christmas and she loves how we do Christmas over here. Um, because for her in Australia, it's summer. So, when we get all wintry and cozy and warm. So I've taken him on a video tour of my house. And yeah, we have 7 Christmas trees. Each of them's themed.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yep. Yeah, we go big. We go big. I mean, we decorate the mess out of everything, but I have gotten to the point where I used to love it and it was like my thing to do. And
Mhm.
then the busier I've gotten with the studio, with the kids, we added a Christmas show, the Polar Express,
Yeah.
2, 3 years ago now,
Yeah.
with a full freaking train.
I love that train. That's the one your dad made you, right?
My dad made it for
Oh
me,
my
and I
God.
love it so much. But it is like,
Megan's dad, if you're listening, I'm so jealous of the train you built your daughter. And if you want to adopt another studio owner daughter, I'm just up for grabs. Just
yeah,
say,
yeah. He's amazing at what he can
yeah.
do. He built our train. He built our
Yeah.
huge 8 foot book for the storybook recitals. I mean, it's
Didn't he do
you
your front desk too?
He did my front desk.
Yeah.
He did my marquee. So we have this marquee that wraps around at the top. He built our ladder bars for acro and studio too. Like he's so talented and so amazing and
Yeah.
is just wonderful to give the gift of making things for us. And he loves it. He loves that creativity and having a project to do.
Is he retired?
No, he is
Oh,
not yet retired. He is supposed to be retiring
oh, started something. Sorry.
June June 1st, 2026 that he has said that is his date. So we will see.
Okay. I'm just thinking maybe I could fly him to Canada and work a
Oh,
chicken and beer deal to get
he
some
would love
profit.
it. I mean, and he's got his little Santa beard and he would just blend in up there.
He'd look like Todd.
Yeah, he looked like Santa Claus. They could just
Oh,
work and be little Santas working in the workshop. But yeah,
love
he
it.
loves he loves building that. So we added all that. It's it's a lot. It's a lot for Christmas. I'm lucky right now because Liam is obsessed with Christmas. That boy, so we just had Halloween,
Yeah.
and the day after, he had taken down all the Halloween stuff and he has decorated his room full up in Christmas. I won't let him
He
do
is
the
on
house
it.
yet.
He
Yeah.
is on it. I love
Yeah.
that.
So last year he fully decorated because I was finishing grad school. I mean, I was still doing grad school,
Great.
writing my thesis and everything. I was like, I am not decorating for Christmas. I can't. I was like, it'll have to wait until I've turned everything in.
Yeah.
And that was mid-December, and he couldn't wait that long. So he decorated for Christmas, all 7 trees, everything, put it all up. And I've had to let go the control of like how I particularly like things. Um, where the ornaments go, what ornaments are
Yes.
not allowed to be on the front of the tree. Mostly Mike's ornaments from his college days, they go on the
Yeah.
back. Um, how they do the bows and the
Yeah.
stuff, but um yeah, I had to learn to let that go because I was a crazy person. I had turned into the dragon lady trying to decorate for Christmas, and there's nothing magical about that.
Isn't it funny how, as a child, we see it one way, and as an
Hmm.
adult, we have the understanding of time and experience? Um, One of my favorite things, my mom was a snooper.
Oh.
I also, I'm not so much a snooper, but I love to guess what they got me.
Hmm.
And my family hates it because I'm really good at the guessing. But my dad bought my mom a winter jacket. She had her eye on this winter jacket. And so he bought it for her. But he's like, but she's going to shake it and know what we did. So he recruited us 3 kids, and we put weights and rocks in bags and taped them to the inside of the box to give it some weight. And then he let us smash up, I think, I can't remember if it was like mason jars or like beer bottles or what the heck he let us do. But we smashed up glass and we taped it in Ziploc bags to the inside of the box because dad wanted to scare mom that when she shook it, she thought she broke her
She broke
Christmas.
it. Bill, I love it.
Isn't that such a Bill story? But we had the
That's so
best
good.
time. And it's like when you were talking, I'm like, oh my God, that was like one of my favorite memories. If it's a kid at Christmas, like waiting for mom to see like how she was gonna be opening that box. She was so careful. So we all knew she shook it. Like she was
Yeah.
ready to be disappointed on a broken gift. And it was actually a jacket.
That's funny. That's funny. We used to go, my dad was always the Christmas Eve shopper. So that's one of my favorite memories as a kid is he would take us out shopping and we would go and buy presents for my mom
Yeah.
on
And
Christmas
run
Eve.
into all of your dad's friends there.
No,
Oh,
no. I mean, his friends, his work friends were
oh,
other places, but I mean, he just that was our thing, and so I don't know,
oh.
and maybe that's why I was always a little offended when we mom would
Yeah.
return
You were
stuff because I'm like,
because you're like, I picked that out.
well, we helped pick it out. I mean, we didn't know, and now as a mom and a wife of many,
Yeah.
many, many years, yeah, I can completely understand. What's the one thing, like if Todd got you this, you would be like in tears and just shocked.
Oh, okay. I have 2 right now.
Okay.
Puppy.
A puppy. You do want a puppy so bad.
I want a puppy so bad. And I've been looking at puppies, and the one that I fell in love with, her name is Echo, and she's the last of her litter still there.
She's still there?
I think it's a sign from God. I really do. And I keep telling Todd about, but if that man got me a puppy, I would probably like, I don't know. I would have a breakdown. I would have a breakdown for sure. Um, or like a hot holiday somewhere, the 2 of us,
Hmm.
because he would never. But
Oh my gosh.
those are like big things. But what else? I don't even know. So how can he know?
Right. Yeah. My thought
Like,
was if he actually planned a trip
yeah,
and gave me a trip. Like I don't want to go to a concert that he wants to go to. I don't want to go, he's getting better about let's go do things
yeah,
together, but then it's stuff that he wants to do and usually I'm like, okay, that's great, but I'm not a huge like concert goer. I don't mm. We go to Deepak all the time, which is our big theater and
Yeah.
see, we have season tickets to see the Broadway shows. I'm like, I don't really care to go see more shows unless you're going to take me to New York and go see shows or take me on a trip somewhere
Yeah.
and you plan it all.
Mhm.
Not just, hey, let's do a trip.
Yeah.
Oh, now you got to plan it. Like I would love to have open up and there's the suitcase. Don't pack it though, because I'm a little particular about what I would like to wear. Um, I have stories about Mike and his wardrobe choices, so we'll have to save those for another time. But I would
Oh,
love to have that. Like, here's the trip. It's all planned. It's done. You don't even have to plan it. Just find a travel planner to do it. But like something like that, I mean, that's huge. We're not in a place right now to be able to do that because college and all the things with the kids. But
yeah.
wouldn't that be amazing? Like that, I think would make me cry.
Yeah. I was just thinking too, like if he booked family photos and got the kids organized.
Oh, with their outfits, hair brushed and
Well, mine are
smiling
all out
and
of the house other than Charlie. Like
right.
he'd have
But
to recruit
smiling and happy
Charlie, and
that they're
Charlie
there.
could, yeah, Charlie could tell him like this is the colors that we're wearing. But yeah, like something that he just planned.
Right. Yes. That's all we need is
Full
somebody
stop.
to plan something else for
Mhm.
us and have it well planned out and we just show up.
Yeah.
How nice would that be?
One of the best gifts this man ever got me. Our recital's the first weekend in May, always. And I don't even remember what was going on that year, but for Mother's Day, he got me a weekend away at a hotel with food vouchers and spending cash. My
Nice.
family sent me away for Mother's Day.
Mike did that for me. He gave it to me on Mother's Day. I was pregnant with Ryan
Yeah,
and I was 7 months pregnant. I mean, I was pregnant,
yeah,
and we were moving,
yeah,
and so we were moving into this house, and the weekend we closed, he and our friend, my best friend's husband, planned for us a girls' trip. So the
yeah,
husbands all got together. They gave it to us for Mother's Day, and
yeah.
they sent us away on a girls' trip to Myrtle Beach for Mother's Day. They booked the hotel,
Oh,
and they were like, "Go away." And he moved the entire house with his dad. His dad came down and helped and moved us into the house while I was gone because he didn't want me
nice.
here pregnant and trying to move with 4 kids. That was probably the most amazing gift.
That is love.
Right?
That is
And also, he did it for his own sanity, I'm sure. But that's okay. I can take that
whatever.
little selfish piece there. That's fine.
He did it romantically. He
Correct.
romantically removed you from the most annoying situation in a marriage. I love it.
Yes.
Good job,
Yeah.
Mike. Carry
I know.
on, sir. Carry on.
Right? Well done. Well done. All right. So, talking about moms being the real production team of the holiday, it's us. We know it's us.
God.
And it's not
It
going to be changed.
Christmas to me as a mom is like a full product launch.
Yeah.
That, like as a business owner in terms, it is a full product launch. You are the marketing team, you are the sales, you are like operations, you are the logistics, the budget, you are all of it.
In like
R&B, all of it.
in a 3 weeks time period.
Yeah.
I mean, from the time it hits Black Friday, you better have your mess together because I'm not one of those people. Y'all, I love those of you that can plan out Christmas
Yeah.
and you have your shopping done before it even hits Black Friday. I don't know how you do that because I have been asking my kids for weeks now to make me a list. I've gotten jack crap, and so I'm about ready to just get them all cold. Here you go. I don't care. I'm
But you
done.
know what? Don't you find like when I grew up, we had wants. Like we used to take the Sears catalog and
Yeah.
circle all of the things that we wanted.
Oh, do you remember how it smelled?
Yeah,
Oh, it
it was
smelled so good.
great. But now I think kids just have everything they need and they don't know how to want.
No.
I'm gonna stop doing things for my kids so they learn how to
How to
want.
want things. I
Yeah.
know. I know. I mean, I think Liam's list, he's usually my one that makes the most ridiculous list. And he's
Yeah.
getting better the older he gets. But like there was one year that boy had a hoverboard, he had skateboard, he
Mhm.
had roller skates, all the same thing. He wanted a new bike, he wanted a new phone, he wanted a new iPad. I mean, it was the most ridiculous list in the entire world. And I looked at him and I said, "I'm sorry, do you understand that your mom is a school teacher?" Like,
And there's like four of you in this house.
right. It is not just you, buddy. I mean,
Dude.
it was out of control. So we learned that year about prioritizing,
Yep.
and you need to make your priorities and what is the thing you want the most. My mom, she's really smart. But she started doing a long time ago or wanted us to do, and I don't stick to it because I really do love the magic of them opening presents on Christmas morning and
Yeah.
their little faces, even though they're now big faces. But she would do four presents, not when we were kids, but kind of like that in between age. So
Yeah.
something to read, something to wear,
Yeah.
something they want, and something they need.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And so they would have four presents. And I do like that a lot. And I feel like as they get older, the thing they want is so expensive,
Hmm.
like hundreds of dollars,
Hmm.
and they always need something, whether it's a coat or new shoes or I don't
Yeah.
know. The, these kids just don't stop growing. It's kind of annoying. Michaela stopped growing. The other ones, not so much.
Yeah.
And then there's always something that they
Yeah.
need to wear, whether it's the new coat or I don't know, whatever. And then to read, that would make Liam really sad because that boy hates to read. Reagan's not too far behind on the reading,
Yeah.
hating it. Michaela would love it. You could just get her something to read for everybody and just give it all to her. She would be like in hog
Well, there
heaven.
you go.
And Ryan's kind of blah. Like he loved reading when he was little and read all the Dork Diaries and the
Yes.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid and all of that stuff. Like he loved the series books and the I Survived books.
Yeah.
But now that he's middle school and reads beyond, he gets reading's not like a fast read anymore.
Yeah.
So we try to get him into reading like The Outsiders or reading, I don't
Something
know,
fun like that.
something fun, even Harry Potter. And he's like, "Ugh, no,
Yeah.
he'd rather go and throw the basketball or the baseball." But
Aw.
yeah, I mean, I love that idea of keeping it simple
Yeah.
because the kids aren't going to remember it. They're
Well,
not, they remember how they felt, but they don't remember the stuff. They
yeah.
don't remember how it was packaged.
Yeah.
Did you go through the phase when you were younger of like wanting that matching wrapping paper and everything looked pretty and like tying the Pinterest bows and like adding the extra stuff to the presents and you spent hours wrapping and making sure everything looked perfect and then they just like tear into it and
Yeah.
5 minutes later it's done.
I'll buy like two or three rolls of wrapping paper, like the big, the big,
A
thick ones.
bat, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. And one is usually for family. So when the kids were little, they each had their own wrapping paper.
Oh, we do the same thing. Yep.
And now I change it up a little bit, but like one's for gifts that we have to take for other family members. And then like the other two are kind of for our family. And then they still look pretty under the tree, but it's kind of like the only thing I plant. Like my tree isn't it's not themed, it's not I guess we kind of have traditional colors at our house, but ours is like memories. Like we would buy a new Christmas ornament every year.
Hmm.
We have the little ones of the kids, we have the ones that the kids made. So ours is it's largely a, like a little memorial of our years together when we set it
Yeah.
up. And I love that. Like I absolutely love that about our tree. But it's not fancy. I gave that up when the boys were little because they wanted to decorate and they just have no sense of like
Style.
their sense of taste ends in their mouth. That's
Right.
where it all is. So I had to give that up pretty quick. And then when Charlie came along, she wanted a kitty cat, and then you couldn't decorate the bottom half of the tree
Nope.
because the cat would not. So I gave up.
Yeah.
I really I gave up and I just tried to do lots of tradition.
Hmm.
I love the tradition aspect of Christmas. I always have. I think that's just my personality. I like knowing that we're going to do this and this and this. I was super bummed. We would always clean as a family to get ready for Christmas and guests. We would turn on the tunes and we would like dance and clean, and it was always fun. But they vetoed. I love the Celine Dion Christmas album.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
My family,
No?
they vetoed it. I think they might have hidden it actually because I don't know where it is anymore.
All right. Well, I'll come up there and you and I can sing and clean to Celine Dion.
I
I
love it.
love it. I
Well,
love
I've got Spotify now. I'm sure I can dig it up. But yes, you should come and help me clean, and we'll drink tequila and the fun things.
It'll be so clean.
Or
Or we get so far and then Megan and Patty are out on the porch.
yeah, or the bottles are clean. One of the two will happen. One of the twos will happen.
Yeah. I
Let's talk
agree. I
about
love the traditions. I
yeah.
think that's the magical part of it. And it, and we do the same thing. Like we buy ornaments everywhere we go.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
as we go out on trips, if we go anywhere, we'll buy an ornament.
Yeah.
So we put up like we have the family tree that has the ornaments the kids
Yeah.
made when they were little, the ones that you're like, oh, it is so cute. But I love them.
Yeah.
The ones where, all of the trips that we've had together, the ones that people get us with like, the little ceramic ones that have all the people and they write your names
Yes.
on
Yeah.
them. So we have, from the
Aw.
years through the years as we continue to grow as a family. So we have a lot of that. And then we have our themed trees because we just do. We have a
Because
Star
you're
Wars tree.
crazy.
I know, but listen, I have a Star Wars tree with Darth Vader on the top, and it's black tree with like all the Star Wars ornaments. And then we have an Elvis tree because Mike and I love Elvis, and he sang at our wedding. So we have a gold lame tree with like all of our Elvis ornaments because my mom we get ornaments every year from her.
Yeah.
And so she'll always give Mike an Elvis ornament. And then we have a
Aw.
dance tree because as a dance teacher, you get all the
Fancy
dance
ornaments. Yep.
fancy ornaments of how many ballet people, and I have like sometimes three and four of the same one, but it's okay because I love them. So
Yeah.
we have the dance tree. And then for the studio, we do an ornament every year. And that's how we announce our
Hey.
recital theme is so we have,
Ah.
yeah. So as they're leaving Polar Express, we used to do it before we had the show. That was just the gift
Yeah.
we gave everybody. But now, as they leave Polar Express from that recital,
Yeah.
they have to go. You exit out the one door, and so that every family gets an ornament, and it has the recital theme on it. So last year we did Studio 5 in Neverland.
Yeah.
And so then they got their green ornament with the Neverland logo for what recital was in the year. And so we have all of those on the dance tree. So you can see.
What a great tradition. I
Yeah.
love that.
And it's a fun keepsake. And then they can just kind of keep
Absolutely.
track of what they were in. And
Yeah.
so that's been something special that we started. Um,
Oh, I
oh gosh, it's been
love
6 or
that.
7 years now. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's on that one. We have our Broadway tree. So every Broadway show we go to, we get either
Yeah.
an ornament or a keychain.
Yeah.
And so every tree has something. I have an angel tree because I went to Meredith and we're the angels. And when
Yeah.
I was a debutante, did I ever tell you I was a debutante? I was a
No.
debutante. So we had to
Hey,
make,
wait, I have questions.
okay.
How do you become a debutante?
Well, I don't exactly know. So my town, I was the first class of debutantes in Cary, North Carolina.
You
So I
so
was the
fancy?
so fancy and we got invited. So I think it was because people knew my dad and
Hmm?
the people that were running it knew my dad. And they knew that I was of that age and I got invited to be a debutante. And I don't really know. I don't know how they pick them now.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have some application process to make it fair, but so we were invited, and it was December 28th was the debutante ball.
Okay.
And I had the white dress, the gloves, like the whole thing. We had to learn little dances with our escorts, and we had parties leading all the way up to it. It was, I mean, it was kind of fun, but every family had to host a party, or like groups of families hosted a
Yeah.
party together. But our ball was the 28th of December, so they had Christmas trees for all of us, and we had to decorate our Christmas tree to represent us as, who we are. And so
Yeah.
mine was angels and dance. So I was a Meredith angel and I danced. So I have tons of angel ornaments. So I have an angel tree. And it's my Meredith tree. So put my Meredith ornaments on there and then my angels. Um, yeah, I think that's it.
Oh,
Trees. I don't know. I got lots of trees. But I do love the traditions.
yeah. Yeah.
That's the piece that I think my kids remember most. So, what are your traditions? What are your things that you guys do every Christmas that you love?
Um, oh my gosh. I think for us, like we still get together with extended family, like cousins, grandparents, we're together on Christmas Day. We open our presents first thing in the morning, and the kids have to bring us coffee.
I like
I
this.
know. Um, I always make sure that there's something fun in their stocking, like that's going to make them laugh or play, or, and I don't care how old they get. I always want to have that. And then we just eat. Some of the adults take a nap, and then we play games like card games, board games. Oh my gosh, do you remember what is that one called? You put the timer down and you have to put the matching shapes pieces into the thing, and then it pops up at you and just about gives you a heart attack.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. What was that called?
It's like a red, the outside
Yep.
is red and it's blue and it's got yellow game piece.
Yellow pieces. Yeah. Like the X and the triangle and the circle and I don't know what that's
I'm
called.
telling you, like there will be an age that I'm going to hit that I can no longer play that because I will mess my pants. I swear to God, it gives me a heart attack every time I don't make it. It's just like
Pop goes the weasel.
it is like the scariest game out there, and I don't know why. Like it's
Oh, that's funny.
so we started this last year, and Charlie and I really enjoyed it. Um, I have a cricket because all studio owners do. And we made t-shirts for everybody in the family, but it was with the quote that suited them.
Oh, nice.
So, like my niece's was, I'm going to lay under the tree this year to remind everybody that I'm a gift. And mine said, another perfect day ruined by responsibility, and it had sparkle in it. Todd's was actually a picture of Santa, like with I think he's holding like a beer stein or something. And it's like, it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure.
Oh, nice.
So everybody's was like, it was comical or it suited them in some way. And everybody absolutely loved them. So I think we're going to keep doing that and just make it our like family gift that we do each year. My favorite though was my nephew's. He's 8 now, 7 last year, playing, he plays hockey, but he was missing like most of his front teeth.
Because
And
he lost
so,
them in hockey or like he
no,
just,
no,
oh,
just
because
stay
he's
with
just
me.
little.
But his shirt said 4 to 5 dentists recommend hockey. And it was just the perfect timing because he had no front teeth. And we were like, we're so funny.
Nice. Oh,
So I love things like that where it's just everybody gets to be recognized in some way, but it's like super fun too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite one is I mean, we did this when I was a kid, but my dad would make cookies and he always made different kinds of cookies. So we had worms. Worms are like haystacks, but with
Yeah. Yeah.
butterscotch and chocolate. And then the chow mein noodles and the peanuts. And so we would always have worms.
Yeah.
And then he would make chocolate chip cookies using my grandma's recipe because they were the best. And then we made sugar cookies and we got to make the shapes and
Yeah.
then decorate. He'd make all the icing in all the different
Oh,
colors. And then we would sit usually Christmas Eve and decorate cookies. So I would even come home from college and was still like, I need to decorate my cookies.
yeah.
And we do
Oh,
that with our kids. Like we always decorate cookies. I have gotten to the point now because when we go to my mom and dad's house, they decorate cookies. I'm like, oh, you can just do that with Papa. I don't want to do it anymore because it's so much cleanup. I didn't realize,
yes.
and my dad loves to do it. He does it with all the kids and
Yeah.
all 14 grandchildren, and he makes all the cookies. It makes
Yeah.
my mom crazy, but we still do that,
Oh,
and I love that. But we do keep our tradition of Mike and I started we got an Elvis cookie cutter, like of Elvis, like with his cape and everything. And so we make cookies. Everybody gets an Elvis cookie that they make, and then we
aw.
decorate them. And then we make one for Santa Claus to put on the plate for
Yeah.
Santa, and we decorate that. Some years I'll do it with sugar cookie dough. But
Yeah.
then he goes from like 1950s Elvis to 1970s Elvis 'cause he spreads in the oven.
Yeah.
Some years, if I'm really feeling it, I'll do it with gingerbread dough, and then he stays in his shape a
Aw.
lot better. But
Aw.
gingerbread dough is hard to make. So
Yeah.
it's just sticky with all the molasses and
Yeah.
hard to clean. But that's one of my favorites that we do. And
Yeah.
then we would do matching pajamas for
Hmm.
everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of over that because I'm like, how many more pajamas? Now that they're all pretty much the same size, like how many
Yeah.
more pajamas? Like I have a tub of Christmas pajamas.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can we just do like matching shirts? So we started using the same bottoms, and then Michaela would use the
Yeah.
cricket and make the shirts. My favorite though was one year I found, I love sharks. Like
Yes.
I'm gonna go
Because you're
cage.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cage diving with a shark one day. I'm just determined when I go see Elisa that she's gonna let me go out on the boat and she'll be there for safety, and then I will see my sharks in the water. But I found shark Christmas pajamas. So they have sharks on them with little Santa hats. And
Oh
then
my gosh.
we made the t-shirts because who makes the t-shirt? And it said, have a jolly Christmas. Oh, those are my favorite.
It's crazy.
I
Um,
know.
I thought of something else when you were talking. I used to, and I don't know why we stopped doing this. Um, to get ready for Christmas, me and a bunch of girlfriends, when our kids were younger, would get together at somebody's house on the weekend. The kids would just play and entertain themselves, and we would bake for Christmas. So I'd make a square or two. My other friends would make like, and then we would divvy it up, and
Nice.
everybody went home with like an assorted tray. And I'm like, why did we ever stop doing that? Because it was not only brilliant, but so much fun.
Right. Like having sister wives, but
Sister
without all the
wives.
weird stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And we each took a turn hosting it. So the mess wasn't at your house every year, right? Like
Right.
man, I gotta bring back some of this brilliance.
I know. See, that's the thing is I think if we all worked smarter, not harder, and just shared the things that, hey, this is an easy way to do it,
Yeah.
not those freaking crazy cookie exchange nonsense things that the neighborhoods do, because that and cookie contests and like all the extra events, but like the things that work. So we started doing, me and my girlfriends, we have 9 kids between all of us.
Yeah.
We get together and when they were little, my friend Jen would get like she would do certain things for Christmas and I would do certain things for
Yeah.
the kids. But as they got older, we're like, our kids again have everything they could ever want. Like,
Yeah.
why do they need more stuff? Like,
Yeah.
it's too much stuff in the house as it is. So we started doing the white elephant gift exchange, and that's what we do. So we get together every New Year's Eve. We spend New Year's Eve together because everybody's off doing Christmas with
Yeah.
families, and we do the white elephant exchange, and they get to go and pick what they want for each other, and we all play, all 15 of us or whoever's there now that we've got some grown ones, and pass it around. So you could get the funny dollar store one, like the pregnancy test. Then we're like, who needs that? Or the one that's like, the pee on the stick drug test. Or you could do, you might get the one that's like, oh, here's a candy, but oh, underneath it is like the $20 bill or whatever.
Nice.
One
Yeah.
year we did basketballs, and so all the little boys were fighting over basketballs because we knew they wanted basketballs. It,
Yeah.
you just come up with a bunch of like random stuff and then put it there, and then everybody tries to
Steal
fight
it.
over it and steal
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and it's fun, and we get to do it all
Yeah.
together as a family or family. And but I mean, that was way easier than having to figure out what I was going to buy for all these freaking kids.
Yep. I
And
agree.
yeah, I mean, it's a lot. And same thing with my family. We don't do the white elephant exchange, but we draw names. And
Yeah.
so every kid has a cousin they buy for, and then the adults, we all have somebody that we exchange for.
Yeah.
And that's it. Because budget is insane when you
Oh,
come from big families.
yeah, it is. And it's like I love doing that because you get to still be inclusive with extended family.
Right.
But yeah, I love those traditions.
Yeah.
Let's get into a little bit of like permission,
Hmm.
giving ourselves permission to like drop the extras. I feel like I'm getting better at this the older I get, but it's taken like, like my kids are what, 22? No, 20, yeah, 22, 21, and almost 18. I'm as bad with their ages as I am with my own. Good Lord. But it's like it took a lot of years to go, do we need that? Like, do we, is it bringing joy to the actual time spent together, or is it just bringing like another layer of resentment for having to do it when nobody appreciates it? And it's like, that's your first sign, moms. If nobody appreciates it, they're not going to miss it if it's gone.
Right.
Like, why do we do that to ourselves?
And that's not just the events and all the stuff that you get invited to, but that can be, baking from scratch. Go
Yeah.
buy the freaking,
Yeah.
sugar cookies that are the round ones that are already made, and
Yeah.
they're going to melt the same in the oven, and then you can decorate them. Get
Yeah.
the icing that's already made. Like, it doesn't all have to be homemade. It's about saving your sanity. And that damn elf, whoever invented the elf on the shelf, we need to have words. It was really cute and fun the first year. And then after that,
I
I hated it.
We don't have an elf at home because I felt like I was late on that bandwagon. And then I heard all of the moms complaining about it. And I'm like, why would I do this to myself? But we do at the studio. And
Hmm.
I love them at the studio because my staff does it.
See?
And their names are Fred and Ginger. It's very cute.
Oh,
I
that's
know,
super cute.
right?
I love that. Ours is
Um,
sugar plum at the studio.
Aw,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah. So yeah, when the staff does it, it's great. And the kids are cute when they look for
that.
it. But at home, your kids are older, so yeah, you kind of probably missed that. My kids,
Yeah,
Michaela was, she's not little, but like still
yeah,
within that age. So that first year, I, oh God, I mean, Mike and I killed ourselves for it. It was like, and then you're out of ideas. I mean, this was before they started
yeah,
making the calendar and like do this and this and whatever.
yeah.
We like it sat in the American Girl doll chair, like looking like it was getting its hair done. They named her Mary Elizabeth. And so Mary Elizabeth, like she had to move. And God forbid if you forgot to move the stupid elf,
I know.
it was like life changing. And then Liam, again, my kid who loves Christmas, like loves it to his bones,
Yeah,
made these paper elves. Jack, I don't even know what the other one's name is. But he colored and cut out his paper elves. And then we had to move the stupid paper elves with Mary Elizabeth, but they had to do different things. So it was amazing when once we shared the truth of Christmas with Michaela, then she took on moving the elves. And then as each kid learned the truth, they then became part of moving the elves.
Yeah.
And so that helped a lot. And then they got super into it because it was their way to keep the magic for Liam and Ryan. Ryan then figured it out before Liam did. I think Liam honestly knew, but he just did not want to admit it because again, this kid loves Christmas so much and loves these stupid elves and all the things. I mean, we even took these things to Disney when we did Christmas in Disney. We had to bring the damn elves with us. Like I have beef.
You
Whoever came up
you
with these
should have
elves.
had your elves have a
That they had to go on vacation.
well, no, like an incident
Yes,
with
that they've
like
been touched. We did that. We've done that.
PSA or
Mhm.
like really that was an opportunity that you missed, my friend.
I know. We did that. We had them where they had been touched and frozen and so they couldn't move for a whole week.
I love that.
Yeah, they lost their magic. So that's a good one if you're just like over the elves. But we did, we took them on the cruise with us and we took them to Disney with us. And then we had friends that met us in Disney and they brought our stockings because this is when the boys were still little and they still
Yeah.
believed. And they brought our stockings. So overnight at Disney, they went to sleep and all of a sudden their stockings appeared like Santa Claus had been there. Like,
Aw.
I know. But that was a lot to coordinate. I do not suggest that, but now that they're older and we don't have to play that game, like last year we weren't home for Christmas. We went to visit Mike's parents, so we did Christmas the weekend before.
Yeah.
Don't matter what day it is,
Yeah.
and then we didn't
Yeah.
have to travel with gifts, but
And it
yes,
really doesn't matter what day it is, as long as you're together doing all the things.
right?
Like
We
that is what the Christmas magic is.
correct.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing that you are going to be done with? Like, what are you dropping that you love, or what have you dropped that you love?
The elves. Those elves.
Right?
But they'll still come back because Liam like continues to want to do them. And
Yeah.
he and Ryan move them around. I will be so happy when they just don't exist. I tried to lose them one year. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Um, I think the other thing I would be super happy to not ever do again. I don't know. I think we've pared down a lot,
Yeah.
a whole lot. The pajamas stress me out with all the sizing and trying to get the everything together and
Yeah.
and really how many more pairs of Christmas pajamas does the person need?
Yeah.
Um that I wouldn't be too sad to get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Cleaning my house. I have booked my house cleaner for the week before, and I love it when she comes because I don't care. I don't care if it gets messy again because it wasn't my energy.
Right.
Like, it's the craziest mind hack for me, but that's what it is. Getting the house cleaned like thoroughly. So it's where I want it, but not my time, not my energy.
Because you have family over at your house, right? You do the extended family at your house. Yeah. See, we
And the
have,
kids bring dogs with them now. Like we have dog hair from one end of the house to the other because Nate
yep.
and Dylan both have pets that they bring home. And their dogs are allowed in my house, but my dog is not.
But they're your grand dogs, so that's important.
Yes. They're my
Yeah.
grandma.
We
Yeah.
do Christmas at, well, not Christmas, but at some point when the family gets together, it's always at mom's and mom
Yeah.
and dad's. So that it's not at my house. We'll do Christmas dinner. So I invite mom and dad over on Christmas to come over and I cook the ham and the super potatoes and the green bean casserole and
Yeah.
all of that. And I invite them over for Christmas dinner on Christmas
Mm.
Day because they don't nobody's at their house anymore on
Yeah.
Christmas,
Yeah.
which I think about when we get to that stage, what that's going to be like when
Yeah.
Christmas gets so quiet. Like it's so crazy now, and it has been for so long. but those years are quickly fading, and soon we're not going to have kids at the house
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Christmas.
And it's too much.
Yeah.
Like it's sorry, it's not too much to get together, but it's too much when you're like it's constant and you have to go to everybody's house to make everybody fit in.
Yeah.
Um our family, so Christmas Day, we all get together. Boxing Day, my sister and brother-in-law used to host a big party. The 27th of December is my dad's birthday. The 28th of December is my brother-in-law's birthday, and our wedding anniversary is the 29th. We are so sick of each other by the time like New Year's comes around. Everybody's like, what are we doing for New Year's dinner? And we're like, staying home, just like bye. Which we usually invite my dad out because one of us has to, because it's like same thing. He can't stay home alone, like without celebrating with somebody. But we have peopled out, and these are our people.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just like part of it is just getting a chance to relax too, and
Hmm.
not having to eat another big meal.
Oh, all the food. I love
All
the
the food.
food, but oh my gracious, I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
It's too much, and your digestive tract is off. You got the heartburn. It's just so much. And yeah, I like the years when, so my sister doesn't live here.
Yeah.
They live in Kansas, far, far
Yeah.
away. And so they come every other year. Mike's parents don't live here. So we've only done two Christmases with them the whole time we've been married. One was
Yeah.
last year, and
Yeah.
it was so sweet. Like his dad was pretty much in tears because we were
Aw.
there. It was precious, and he got us all ornaments to commemorate. That was the first time the whole family was together, like him and his
Aw.
brother and us
Yeah.
since Michaela was a baby. And when Michaela was a baby, we flew up there on Christmas Day. I think it was Christmas Day or the day after, but that was the only time like in 19 years pretty much that we had all been together for Christmas. So it meant so much to him, and
Yeah.
it yeah, it meant a lot to us too. But we've always only had to deal with my family, and that it's a small family. There's 14 grandchildren, but my
Yeah.
sister comes every other year. So the years that my sister comes, it's like every night at mom's house. Mom wants to just like fill a year's worth of memories with the kids.
Into yeah.
And it's so much. Like it's so much. And we're exhausted.
Yeah.
And the kids spending the night. And I know she's exhausted too. Like
Yeah.
she's so excited to have all that chaos back in her house, but at the same time, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, she started this thing with the kids of making gingerbread houses and having gingerbread competitions, and
Yeah.
now all the boyfriends and the fiancés are coming, and last year was boys versus girls, and then the boys are outside lighting fire to their gingerbread
Right.
house. It's just like it gets out of control real fast.
But
But
it's because we're all overstimulated.
yes,
We're overfed, we're overstimulated. Some of
don't
us are drunk.
don't sleep enough. Yep.
Yeah. And it well, it's such a blessing. It's also like, oh my gosh, can we just make it stop a little bit and just enjoy what's really supposed to be the heart of it all? Like just
Right.
the being together,
Right.
but so much together, like
Too much together. I mean,
so
and,
much.
and when you get all the family together, it's like the kids are running around and everybody's and the oven's not working right, and it's just those are the things that you enjoy, but also the things
Yeah.
that you have to prepare yourself for and know, like, okay, you've
Yeah.
got to let go of perfect. You've got to let go of the pressure of what it should be.
Yeah.
um every minute doesn't have to be scheduled, and you almost need to give yourself time leading up to it to have
Yeah.
that like quiet downtime, and then make sure you leave time for yourself at the end to kind of decompress. But like I'll confess that usually by the time we are ready to go back to school, because we don't get a very long Christmas break,
Yeah.
it's not even always 10 days. I'm kind of looking forward to those work days when I can go back to a normal schedule
Yeah.
and I don't have to people. I mean, I do with school kids, like,
But it's routine.
but it's routine and I don't have to do the crazy like run around and all the things. And I'm like, oh, like January is my minute to
Yeah.
breathe for a second.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. And I find too, like, I don't know if you noticed, but at the studio, 2 weeks after we're all back, everybody's sick because
Yeah.
we've overstimulated, didn't sleep right, didn't like for all the food that we ate, how much of it was actually good for us?
Hmm.
Like all the baking, all the sugar, and everybody gets sick 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
So it's
So
like,
speaking of studio,
yeah.
what what is your what's the things that you've learned to do to help with this crazy season?
Oh, um, okay. Years ago, well, and I think any educator will can acknowledge this. The week leading up to the Christmas holiday is like having 5 Halloweens in a row.
It's the longest week in the entire world.
It's the worst week of existence.
Yes.
Um, because the kids are so dysregulated and excited. You couldn't teach them anything anyway. Like
Nope.
maybe two show up ready to learn out of 20. Like it's impossible. And I grew to become, and I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I grew to hate the week before Christmas. I'm like, what a colossal waste of time. For one, the kids weren't there to learn. Like they just wanted to play. They were nuts. They were, and that's if they were there. The parents were feeling
Mhm.
guilty because you've got all the Christmas concerts for school. They've got staff Christmas parties they're navigating, trying to finish buying presents. And so if you were working on things, you didn't even have your whole class. So I was determined one year that I was going to fix the problem of the last week of Christmas. And the only thing I could come up with was just to cancel the classes. So I did. But what I replaced it with was the 5 days of Christmas at our studio. So during the 5 days of Christmas, if they dance on Monday, they all come at the same time. So it's like, I think we do 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So
Mhm.
parents will drop their kids off for that 2.5 hour time slot on Monday. And we just party with the kids. We play games, we do team building activities, we take photos, and it's largely about building our community. And we do that for 5 days straight. And the parents, I'm like, go finish your Christmas shopping, wrap your presents without worrying about getting interrupted by your children, take your spouse and go on a date, have a glass of wine, take a bubble bath, whatever you want to do, drop them off with us. We're going to look after them. We're going to party. They're going to come home tired. You can put them to bed. And the parents love it. The other thing we do is it's a Christmas Angel campaign. And I give each class $10. And as a group, they have to decide how to spend it. But the goal is that they have to make somebody else's Christmas sparkle a little bit brighter.
I love that.
And then they have to fill out a form and tell me how they spent the money, how it made them feel, how many people it affected. And we call them our core Christmas angels.
I love that.
And I tell you, like I'm emotional just talking about it. I it brings me to tears every year. It's my most favorite thing that we do at the studio because these kids are so brilliant and so thoughtful. Um, and it's crazy what $10 can do.
Hmm.
It is crazy what they can do with $10. And yeah, that's how I solved the week before Christmas. And then we do a Christmas show too,
Hmm.
which is largely celebrating our club and recreational dancers because they don't get as much opportunity to do all the extra things like the company kids do, right? Because the company kids are signing up for more. And that's always a super fun event too, where they get to showcase the skills they've learned in the theater. And it's, yeah, I love Christmas at my studio. Like we've really built some good traditions. How about you? What do you do?
So our Polar Express is always that last weekend, like
Yeah.
right when break is going to happen. And partly because that's when schools get out and our auditorium is a school. So they can't, they're booked
Yeah.
with all the things. So we book for that. So then the week of Polar Express is Picture Week. And we've started doing this with recital too,
Yeah.
where Picture Week is the week of the show. Actually, recital's a little earlier, but
Yeah.
Picture Week is the week of the show for Polar Express. So they come in, we do pictures, and then they go in the big studio and they run their dances, and then they leave. And
Yeah.
that's also when we give them their little leotards and their costumes. And so, one, it helps with attendance because attendance would be crap otherwise because everybody's so busy and all the, right, everything that you have on your list. Um, and then two, it kind of takes the pressure off of us a little bit because everything is just, we're in show mode. And then they
Mhm.
do Polar Express. I already talked about the ornaments that they get as they go out. We have a women in business, successful women in business, successful business women. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Um, for our town, and it's actually a little bigger
Aw.
than our town, but they get the angel tree cards from the schools for kids that
Yeah.
need, all the things. And so we'll have several of those at the studio and we become a hub. And so the parents will take that and then a lot of them will get the classes or the groups together and they will go and get the presents that the kids have requested.
Aw.
And a lot of times it's a coat or
Yeah.
shoes or sweatpants and those kinds of things. But it's really sweet to be able to give that back and to say like, hey, we've made the Christmas for all of these kids in our community.
Yeah.
Um, so I love that tradition. My mom used to work with the Baptist Children's Home.
Yeah.
And so we would give them free tickets to come for the
Mhm.
show. And then we would put on a Christmas party
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
But my favorite is that my dad dresses up as Santa. So he's Santa Claus in the Polar Express.
Yeah.
And as they leave, they get their ornament and they walk outside and they get to take a picture with Santa. And my dad gets to play Santa.
Aw.
I know.
That is so fun. I love that your family is like incorporated into your studio too. Like yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
Um, let's talk about redefining holiday success.
Survival.
Survival.
Did you not lose your mess every day?
Yes.
Like, put you on a behavior plan like we do at kids at school and be like,
In Canada, we call them PIPs, personal improvement
oh,
plans.
we call them BIPs, behavior improvement plans. Yep, BIPs. Your pips and bips
Your pips and bips.
for the month of December is to decrease the number of times you lose your by 30%.
Oh,
Let's go
oh,
for that this year.
I love it.
I mean, I'd say more, but we got to
Yeah.
start small. You got to have goals that you can actually achieve, and then we
Yes.
can build from there. But, um, I think it's learning to say no. But isn't that what we need in life in general? Is learning to say no
Yeah. Yeah.
and to keep it simple
Hmm.
and know that it's not about what it looks like. It's about how
On
you want to
Facebook and
carry yourself.
Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and if that triggers you, just stay off of Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all, you don't need to do Christmas cards. Can I tell you that? Like, nobody sends Christmas cards anymore. Put it on the freaking Facebook, take a
Yeah.
picture, whatever it is, however it is, and ta-da. You don't need to go have a mini session or, all of this and then pick it
Yeah.
out and then print the cards and put the addresses on them and figure out where you're going to find stamps. And stamps are ridiculous now. I mean, I'm sorry, postal workers. I am not supporting the postal system
Well,
anymore because I gave up on Christmas cards a long time ago.
yeah. Here in Canada, our Canada Post is on strike, so we're on rotating um, deliveries. So good
But nobody's
luck.
getting your Christmas card anyway, so just don't even bother.
Well, depends. Maybe if you got it out already. I do have some cousins that are so on it, they still send out Christmas cards. And bless them. I love getting them and reading, but I'd also read a Facebook post.
Right.
Here's
Same.
what we did. Yeah.
I do have one. I do have a couple people that do. And I mean I do. I enjoy the mail. I do like that. I have still have my card holder, where we drop everybody's cards. But I'm also friends with all of you on Facebook and you could just do the Facebook post. And that's what I
Babe,
usually do.
can I tell you something about the card holder?
Yeah.
I have like a string that's got these cute little like paper clip things that hold. One year it was up till like mid to end of February, and a friend dropped me off at home and she looked up in my picture window. We live in the country. I don't like people don't come out here. She's like, "Is that your Christmas card holder?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It was like two, yeah, like 2.5 months after when it should have come down. I was like, "Oh, Patty, do better."
You should have just said it was your Valentine's card holder. I get lots of Valentines. I'm popular like that.
Where were you when I was sitting in her car being like, "Oh my gosh, I'm
I
so
know.
bad."
The panic, the panic.
Oh no, she
Um,
just laughed at me. She knows me. It's like
yeah,
fine. But yeah, it was
yeah.
so bad. Um, I think too, with reclaiming or redefining holiday success, focus on what's actually important. Like, are your kids going to remember if they're young? Or why not go into it with an intention?
Hmm.
What do you want your kids to feel? Or what do you want them to remember at the end of this holiday season? Is it a stressed out, overtired mom that's snapping at everybody because she took on too much? Or is it like, mom laughed this Christmas and she seemed pretty relaxed and right?
Yeah.
She played with us. We had like fun together. Yeah,
It's the memories. It's the
it's the
memories. So finding
memories.
ways to spend time with your kids, with your family, with your favorite people,
Yeah,
um, and make those memories.
yeah,
And sometimes the messier, the better.
100%. Always the messier, the better.
I mean, I feel like all fun happens with a big mess.
Oh, it really does. It really does.
It does. So, what are you giving up? What's your commitment?
Um, I'm going to plan my bun making days ahead of time
Okay.
so that it's just on a day when I have space to actually enjoy why I do it. I'm also not going to clean my house. I'm going to hire that out. And I am going to give Todd and Charlie jobs that they can help me out with.
Nice.
I know, right?
I like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna delegate a little this year. Like you're in charge of this. And then I am gonna give up the control of I don't care how it turns out
Hmm.
as long as they're happy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm gonna give you this, but then I'm gonna like micromanage you until you do it the way I would have done it. I should have done it.
I should have just done it
Did you
myself
hear that?
at
I'm
that
like
point.
not even clear with my own self yet. How about you? What are you gonna give up?
Um, Given up a lot. I think I'm gonna be really mindful of. I really want to try 4 presents this year total,
I like that.
and it maybe not something you want, something you need, something you'll wear, and something you'll read. Because,
Yeah.
like I said, not all my kids are readers,
Yeah.
but some keeping it simple. I think on that end, I would really rather focus on memories with them. So maybe we do that. Like, what is one thing you want to do together?
Yeah.
Especially now that they're getting older and they're almost gone. I mean, Reagan will be gone after this year.
Yeah.
Um, and then I think the frosting. So I'll still make the Elvis cookies, but I think we'll
Yes.
buy frosting. It doesn't taste as good unless Michaela wants to make it because the kids now are getting at that age where they like to do the things. So I do have a lot more help. And I think For the moms that are still in it and you're making all the magic, it does get better. And
Yeah.
to delegate to them and let them start being a part of it and making things and doing the baking and doing, you know, the
Yeah.
wrapping of presents and all of that, it helps. But I gave up matching outfits a long time ago. I gave
Yeah.
up Christmas jammies last year. That was the first year we hadn't done them.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it just trying to keep it simple and just enjoying the time together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to bring back?
What are you gonna that baking with your friends?
Celine. Celine
Celine!
Dion.
Oh,
My friends, they probably love Celine's album.
I bet they do.
And we'll just cook to it instead of clean to it. Oh
There
my
you
God,
go. Because that's
brilliant.
even more fun.
It is.
Hmm.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to circle the girls up. Girls, circle your wagons and your Tupperware.
I
Get your
really need to bring back all my Christmas albums that I had on CD. I need to see if I can find them like on Apple Music or Spotify and make my good old fashioned Christmas
yeah,
playlist and play the mess out of it because I don't know, there's something about like popping that CD in and one of my favorite, I do have to share this.
yeah,
When I was in high school,
yeah.
my dad loves the Mannheim steamrollers. Steamroller. Okay.
Okay.
But we all called them the Mannheim steamrollers. And we would play that music. I mean, it's like that
Yeah.
synthesizer kind of music. It's almost like that Trans-Siberian Orchestra kind of stuff without
Okay.
weird people singing. Um, and so we would play that all the time. And I remember the year that we would go to Nebraska a lot when I was in high school because my
Yeah.
grandma had cancer, and so we made some efforts to get back there and
Yeah.
be with family at like Thanksgiving and Christmas um and so I just remember we would drive between Lincoln and Omaha. It's like a 1 hour trip, but I mean, it's Nebraska.
Yeah.
There's more things now, but back then there was nothing. Like you drove on this highway and we
Yeah.
we would listen to the Mannheim Steamrollers just over and over and over again. So like I love listening to them at Christmas because I mean that's what Christmas was. It's those
Yes.
things
Yeah.
that we've got to remember. That's what it is for our kids. It's the albums you play, okay, or the music you listen to because we
Yeah.
don't play albums anymore. It's the movies you watch together as a family. It's the things that you do every Christmas together that really make it what it is. It's not the presents, it's not the bajillion activities. I
Yeah.
would even ask your kids, like, what are your favorite things about Christmas? Besides the Christmas presents, what are your favorite things that we do? And then those are the things you keep, and then everything else you can let go of.
I know what my kids would say. It's my sister's best ever veggie casserole, which is so weird, but there's onion rings that sit on top of it.
Oh,
You wouldn't like it. It's got carrots in it.
oh, yeah, nope, out.
That's the only vegetable in there that I think you wouldn't like. It's got like cauliflower and broccoli and carrots and like the little button mushrooms.
Oh, I love those. Yeah, I like all the other stuff, just not the
It's like
carrots.
in a cheese sauce with like onion rings on top.
I mean, anything with cheese sauce is yum.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's
onion
a
rings
great way to
on
get your kids to eat vegetables.
whatever you can do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or Megan, apparently.
Yeah. No, it's just the peas and the carrots.
He's a good. All right. All right. I might send you the recipe and see.
Yeah. I'll make it without the carrots.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. All right. Well, this was super fun.
Yeah.
We had
So I hope it encouraged everybody to do this December with intention.
mhm.
Don't go into it thinking I need to do all the things with your Pinterest boards ready and your full like new program launch ready to go when you don't have the elves in your workshop to help you balance that out.
And even if you do have the elves in your workshop, why?
Why?
Why? It's,
Makes
you
no
know,
sense.
it doesn't. It's not worth exhausting yourself
Yeah.
and turning you into the dragon lady. Pick something that you're going to let go of. Pick something that you want to be fully in the moment for.
Yeah.
Hold on to those traditions that mean being together with the people that you love the most and that you want to be with.
Truly.
Because we could get into the whole like how to deal with crazy family members. We didn't even touch that.
That feels like religion and politics. Tapping out.
Right? That feels like a no-go. We're going to get in trouble for that one. But, I mean, again, you could let go of the extended amount of time with that crazy uncle who says
Yeah.
everything to make you mad.
Oh, why do they do that? Like, why do they just have to push the trigger buttons?
Right. Yeah, they know it's going to start a fight. Well, that's because they're somebody's brother, and you know how little brothers are. They're like, "Ooh, that's your button? Okay, push. Just keep
True.
pushing it."
It's
Um,
true.
yeah, that's just what they do in life. But
I said to my sister, I'm like, we don't really have a crazy family member. And she went,
no,
that's because it's you. And I was like,
oh,
rude.
that was rude.
She's very funny though,
She is funny.
and
I love my
sarcastic.
sister.
I love my sister
My
too.
sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, friends. I hope you enjoy your December. And I hope this helps a little bit.
Remember, if everyone's fed, they're loved, and you have at least one AA battery in the house, you're crushing it.
Crushing it.
Crushing it. You win.
You, right?
You win December.
My God, could you? I won December. That's my goal. That is my goal.
Do you remember the videos a couple years ago of all the moms that were quitting and they quit at Christmas?
Yeah, like I think it's morphed into the We Do Not Care Club.
I think so. But yeah, I mean, there was like a whole trend of like moms quit Christmas because it was so ridiculous and don't quit Christmas. But, you can let it be messy and real and be, it's okay to be tired and you don't have to do it all. And
Yeah.
yeah,
You
and
don't have
then,
to quit, but you could semi-retire.
yep, there you
I'm going
go.
to live a semi-retired Christmas life this December.
I want to
You
live a
watch.
semi-retired life.
That is my goal in life, to just live semi-retired.
Yeah, that would be pretty amazing.
I know. I know.
Maybe that'll be in our new year, new you
How
focus.
to semi-retire from your life.
There you go. We got to get through December 1st
Yeah.
and not end up in the nut house. So we'll start there.
Let's land this sleigh.
So whether you're the mom who bakes from scratch or the mom who buys the Costco cheesecake and puts it on a plate like it's homemade, you're doing great.
And this December, your only job is to show up. Not perfectly, just honestly.
So pick one thing to let go of. Pick one moment to be fully in.
And remember, if everyone is fed, loved, and that there's at least one AA battery in the house, you are crushing it.
Crushing it.
We'll see you next week.
Messy, tired, and real.
Real. So thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, share with your favorite hot mess mom friends, and give us a follow on Instagram at No Bras Required Pod.
Every week, we'll drop a new episode tackling everything from marriage and mom guilt to leadership and loss with humor, heart, and maybe a little tequila or wine. So bring your favorite drink and join us every week.